So my research focuses on the yeast, and what I look at are different ways of managing the yeast in order to improve the consistency of the fermentation process. And I also look at the possibility of using non-standard brewing strains of yeast for making new styles of beer. My strategy is to use a different kind of yeast, which adds the natural flavor ingredients to the beer, so there's no need to add artificial flavors. Yeah. Adding fruit to beer is not generally accepted among traditionalists. Traditionalist definition of beer means you're only 4 ingredients: water, malted barley, yeast, and hops. It took me a while to convince the administration that this size of facility was needed for research. I guess they were afraid of the perception a little bit that we were making beer for other reasons besides research. But eventually I did get permission to operate, and for the last 3 to 4 years I've been brewing quite a bit of beer here, my graduate students, and we've been supplying beer to a lot of on-campus events, beer that's incidental to my research and teaching. Currently I make 12 different styles of beer. 6 of these I call year-round styles, and 6 are either seasonal or specialty beers that I make. A specialty beer is something that you won't find in many places. And for example, I have 2 specialty beers right now that are made with wild yeast. And one of the wild yeast species makes a sour beer. I call it American Lambic Sour. And another makes a special blonde ale that has a honey flavor to it, but we don't use any honey because the wild yeast came from bumblebee. So those are considered specialty beers. It's currently sold at the Lonnie Pool Golf Course Clubhouse, the restaurant and bar there. This year, for the first time, we're actually supplying beer to the Carter Finley Stadium. We hope as well to have it at the Alumni Center, which is on Centennial Campus, and eventually at the University Club, which is on Hillsborough Street.